Reaction. I am back with another video, back with another Agnes Mo reaction, and this is part 2 to MTV's The Ride, creating her legacy. Big shout out to everybody in Indonesia and all around the world. If you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? Hit that red button so you can be a part of the family. Don't forget to give your girl a thumbs up. Enough of me talking. Let's get straight into this reaction. And look at her! Fierce, yes! So much style.
By the age of 12 years old, I already had 3 albums and did a lot of tours. I bought my first Jaguar when I was 15 years old. Timbaland came inside the room and it was magic. I actually had a whole album done. I had to cross everything out. You know, shit happens. Of course, I got bashed. It was pretty rough.
She's so gorgeous. Hey.
I want it to be the mark of the new Agnes. That's the reason why I made it all English album as well, just to kind of prepare my fans. You're gonna hear something new, or not even something new, something real, something really Agnes.
She has everything.
Was like the first album that I actually got to say this is really me, at least that year, because I know that I'm evolving, but yeah, that was the mark. The new age of Agnes Mo.
Magic with Timbaland.
2011. I got a phone call. Timbaland was looking for me. I thought it was a joke because it was on my birthday, so I was waiting for her to like, I'm joking. You know,
birthday.
No, it's real. They asked if you actually wanted to work with him or not. And I was like, of course. We finally just arranged some time and I flew out to Miami.
Like, heck yeah.
I remember I was so, not like nervous, but more like excited, kind of like disbelief too. I didn't know what to expect, and then all of a sudden Timbaland came inside the room and man, it was magic. Because after that it was like, oh okay, you know, because Timbaland was like, I think the icebreaker. So he came into the studio and he said, what's up, Ags?
What's up,
I was like, oh my god, what do I say? What's up, Tim? What's up, T? What's up, Timbaland? And I was just like, hey, what's up, Tim? I tried to be cool and all that. And my heart was like dropped on the floor. And I was like, oh my god, I'm so nervous. And I was supposed to be there only for like 3-4 days to work on maybe 2 or 3 songs.
Wow.
I got pulled aside. Timbaland was impressed and he wanted to produce the whole album. It didn't really hit me until I was back at the hotel. I sat down and I was alone and I was like, what the heck just happened? I did a lot of songs with Timbaland and also his team. We had a listening session where we just listened to all the songs that we've already done and we picked Coke Bottle. I see you looking at my curves, Coke Bottle. I got that bounce, I'm bouncing, cut me like a rubber band. I got that bounce, I'm bouncing, cut me like a rubber band. I see you looking at my curves, Coke Bottle. I'm a true believer of you make your own destiny and you make your own opportunity, and that's what I did. I believed in the record. Everybody believed in the record, and it's such a great vibe, you know, the feeling was there, and I loved that song, so why not just put it out for, again, for the love of music.
Yeah. Also, it was number 1 in hip hop charts in LA.
I kind of felt disappointed, to be honest, that the original version didn't come out. The dance version is gonna come out first, and then after that we're gonna put out the original version. But before that happened, Cherry Party was already dropped by Sony, so that never happened.
Oh.
I actually had a whole album done. And I was so excited to share it with my fans. And then, you know, shit happens. Of course, I got bashed by, you know, my fans. Not even my fans, maybe haters. More like my haters, not
Yeah,
my
I
fans.
don't
They
think
were
your
like,
fans were bashing.
you promised us, you know, like albums, this, and that. I was dying to tell them, oh my God, if I had the control, I would put it out in a second. In a heartbeat, I would put it out. That time was probably one of the most important moments in my career that I really needed my fan support.
Wow.
It was pretty rough. I think the hardest thing being an artist, especially in this social media era, is the fact that people don't have filter. Sometimes
Exactly.
people forget that.
People have so much to say on social media that they would never say in real life. Like, people are so vocal on social media, but they're not vocal in real life. It's like they hide behind the internet and their phones and their computers, and they say all of these hurtful things, but realistically, okay, we already know.
The people that you bash or the people that you talk to or
You never
write
know what
to
they going
are
through.
real people with real
Exactly.
feelings. My mom always taught me how to switch that energy by turning it into a positive thing. The way that I did it is I wrote a poem. It was really an oath of love, and I shared it on my Instagram. The government of Indonesia reached out to my management. It made a mark, and they said they wanted to do something with United Nations. That oath of love was billed as the official declaration of peace for International Day of Peace in 2015.
You go, girl.
We love. We forgive. Hatred is our enemy. Love
That's right.
is our bullet.
She switched that hate around. Okay. Oh, she was on a postage stamp?
So I had the first postal stamp in 2015, and those two moments are my proudest moments in my life. It really reminded me that you can be an icon. You can actually make an impact to other people's lives just being the best of you.
Yep.
We've been following each other on Instagram for over like 3 years. He saw my music videos from X album, and he reached out to me through DMs, and he was basically saying, "Hey, I would love to hear some of your songs. You know, why don't you just come out to my studio?" We were there for almost 4 hours talking about music because when I started to share how I direct my own music videos, he saw me as a real artist. That's the reason why we connect so well. And we started working. The vibe was right, and we just focused on the art. We just focused on, you know, making sure that the vibe is right in the song. So yeah, and then we decided to put out one record, and Overdose was the first one that we put out.
French Montana.
Diamonds outshine in the mouth. Only see the diamonds when I talk. Bang bang, bang bang.
Hey.
Bang bang, bang bang. When I did Diamonds, I wanted to bring international visibility. I wanted it to be about inclusivity. I wanted the visual to represent diversity. Because the song itself is like a feel-good song. It's about diamonds. It's about, you know, just being that bad bitch, you know, and just feeling good and feeling confident. With the angles, these are solid gold hoops, not bangles. We were like, you know what? Yeah, French would be a great fit. He was an immigrant before too, so he knew, you know, the hustle. And I love his story. So it kind of somehow we can connect through that life story. Oh, he actually had his chef cook us Moroccan dinner. So it was real like family vibe. And I love that. I love family vibe. Bang, 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 bang. Wow. When I look back at my ride, I think think it's been really rocky, but it has a lot of teachable moments. I don't want to create fame. I don't want to create career. I want to create a legacy.
That's woohoo! My girl says she doesn't want to create fame. She doesn't want to create a career. She wants to create a legacy. A legacy that can be passed down for years to come. That is like so dope, so motivational, so inspirational, inspiring. Like nothing was handed to her. She worked hard since she was like 3. All right, I'm over exaggerating, but you guys know what I mean. She really bust her butt. It wasn't like anything was handed to her. Her parents gave her the strength, gave her the courage. They believed in her, and she believed in herself. And I think that everyone should believe in themselves. So if you are going through something, just, take a woosah, take a breather, and rethink, and you'll get through it. Whatever it is that you're going through, you definitely will get through it, man. Oh my God, I love me some Agnes. She is so humbled, humbled, and a lot of artists, they aren't humbled at all. Very cocky, conceited, really arrogant, because Agnes Mo isn't arrogant. Wow, she is definitely a one of a kind. Definitely a one of a kind. Please comment down below. Give me your thoughts. Share, like, all of that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, fam.